Now in this video, I will share my experience using a 5G home internet from Straight Talk. I will give you my honest opinion. Put in your mind, my experience could be different than yours. Put that in the perspective. And I will answer some questions. Maybe a lot of people are inquiring right now about the Straight Talk home internet. Before we start, make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up and let's find out. First, let's talk about the router itself. I like the size. I believe it's very compact and you can store this easily. The house is not going to take big space. Now, placing the router itself is very important. Make sure you have a medium temperature and don't block the top of the router. That's because there is venting from here and there is a fan and you don't want the router to be overheated. And if it does overheat, it's going to give you a lot of problems. And just make sure you have the right temperature and do not block the vent for the router. Now overall, I don't have any problem in the design except that they have the power cord and the Ethernet from the bottom. So when you have wiring here, it's gonna bother you a little bit. I would prefer to have them from the back of the router, not from the bottom. And I believe this is not a big deal for some people, but for me, I was a little bit annoying. Now let me take some of the question or the most common question, starting with question number 1. Is it truly unlimited with the $45 Straight Talk card? Yes, it is truly unlimited. That's the simple answer. Now I've been using this for 2 weeks. As I said, I've been uploading videos on YouTube, streaming, watching, even HD and 4K videos. I don't have any issue. I haven't noticed speed cap or anything like that. So I believe, yes, the service is truly unlimited. Now another question, maybe someone's going to ask me if the speed is capped. Yes, the speed is capped to 100 megabytes per second as the best and 10 megabytes per second for upload. The 100 for download, the 10 for upload. Did you get less than 100? Sometimes it does because, again, this works off Verizon towers. So if they have congestions or they have busy spectrum, you guys will expect a drop in the speed. But my personal, every time I was checking the speed, I never noticed any drop in the speed. Most likely I was getting 100 megabytes per second, 9 to 8, 10 for the upload speed. So for me, I didn't see any drop in the speed, and this is what Straight Talk tells you. The maximum speed is 100 megabytes per second when you have excellent coverage. Guys need to pay attention for this. You must have good and excellent 5G coverage in the area. That's why always you have to check availability before you buy the router. Now someone asked me about the range of the Wi-Fi. Is it good or bad? To answer this question, I made comparison between Cox Communication router I'm leasing right now. It costs upfront like $350. It's expensive router, and surprisingly, Straight Talk home internet router give me a better range. I walk about 60 feet away from the router. I was able to be connected. And put one thing in your account, the speed won't be good as you close to the router. I was able to get 30 to 40 megabytes per second when I'm far away from the router, but once I get closer, I get better speed. Now another question I've been asked, if this router is portable. Yes, it's portable. Let's say you've been renting a place and then you purchase home. All you have to do, unplug it, plug and play, and the router will work if you have coverage on the new place. I did not reset up the Wi-Fi. I did not put the address when I move it from place to another. So it should work for you as far as you have good Verizon coverage in the area where you move. And also I have tested the Ethernet cables using internet through the Ethernet, and it works with no problem. I connected a credit card machine. I was able to make all the transaction with no problem. So if you're inquiring about the Ethernet, it works with no issue. Now, do I recommend the Straight Talk home internet service? I would say yes, if you're looking for something no contract and all you have to do is just pay the $45 since it's very affordable. And then yes, I would say if you can shop around and see if some other services like T-Mobile home internet works in your area. T-Mobile home internet does not have cap speed. I have T-Mobile and I was able to get up to 600 megabytes per second. So the speed for the download and the upload, it's a lot better than Straight Talk home internet. Maybe also you can shop with Verizon home internet and they do not have capped speed for the data. Now if you're good for 100 megabytes per second, which is is, in my opinion, very decent speed, and you have good coverage, and you know this works on Verizon towers, then this is something I would highly recommend. Now, if you have any question I haven't covered, please leave the question in the comment. I will reply to you or make maybe another video if I have more questions about Straight Talk Home Internet. That was very much it for that video. I wish you guys find this information helpful for you. If it did, thumbs up and subscribe for more here on Variety Stick 2. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we'll talk to you in the next video.